How you doing, Rifters? John here with Ming Chen from Comic Book Man. How you doing today, Ming?
I'm doing great. I'm at the Connecticut I call it the Comic.
Oh, and Rob Bruce.
And Rob Bruce over here, and we're at a comic book Comic-Con. How much better can it get?
Yeah, this is awesome. This is one of the best cons I've ever been to. So first off, I gotta ask you, how did you meet Mitch, the founder of Comic-Con?
Mitch, when you go to a lot of cons, you're gonna bump into Mitch. It's inevitable, and Mitch is a good guy to have on your side.
Yeah,
so,
Mitch is an awesome dude.
We befriended him, and then last year was like, hey man, I'm running a con. Would you guys come out? And I'm like, of course.
Yeah.
Will you buy me lunch? It's like, sure. I was like, all right, done. I'll come to your con. That was last year. This year's like, listen, I'm going to be at a bigger venue. It's going to be 3 days. Will you come out? It's like, Mitch, of course. Hey, for you, anything. So, yes.
Just that first lunch did it for you.
Pretty much. Yeah, for me, all it takes is some food, and I'll do pretty much anything.
Awesome, awesome. How is Comic Book Man going so far? The new season, it's filming, right?
Yeah, it's going great. We're in the middle of shooting season 4 right now. It'll be October 12th after The Walking Dead again, and it's going amazing. We post some weird stuff, some crazy stuff, and I was like, did we just do that?
Hey, the weirder the better. Let's get weird.
Yeah, it's not weird. It's just like it's mind blowing. Just
hey,
sometimes when I was a kid, I was growing up maybe watching a certain TV show that I loved, and later on, maybe I'll get to meet one of the people from that show. I'm like, this is crazy.
That is awesome. Now, does AMC put any constrictions on you guys, like what you can't do or say on the show?
Not really on the show. The stuff you don't see is mainly Brian Johnson getting really, throwing racist jokes at me, or half the stuff Brian says gets cut out just because it's they're like, whoa, that may be too much for even us.
Yeah.
HBO, maybe they let it fly. Some of the stuff is really out there, though. So
I believe
it's mainly Brian Johnson. But.
So I noticed that from watching the show, we see a lot of Walking Dead stuff, a lot of DC stuff, but no Marvel stuff. What's up with that?
It's all rights issues. DC signed off, cleared. That says we can use whatever we want, DC related, as long as we don't disparage them. Walking Dead's kind of part of the family. Yeah. Marvel, not the case. They're like, nah, you can't use our stuff. So
blame it on Disney.
Yes, you can blame Disney for that. I think they're a little uptight, and I don't know. Maybe they're afraid we'll disparage. Like, why would we disparage Marvel Comics? Yeah. Like, you're nuts. So
I mean, you guys had Stan on the show and did an amazing job.
Oh yeah.
So they shouldn't have had a problem.
Yeah, we all grew with Marvel. We love Marvel, but they're like, nah, we won't sign off on it. I'm like, all right, whatever. We'll fill the store with DC stuff then.
So can you tell us quickly? I know it might be a long story. How did you meet Kevin Smith?
I met Kevin right after Clerks came out. I did a Clerks fan website, and he ended up seeing it, and he called me and asked me if I wanted to work with him.
That is awesome.
I know, and here I am.
So you're like the ultimate fan story.
Pretty much. I really think anybody can do it now, though. Most, if you like, say, Tarantino or, I don't know, Guillermo del Toro or whatever, like they're on Twitter, and you can communicate with them now. And, you could go out and build something to impress them and maybe, land a job with them. I think anybody could do it.
So you work at a comic book store.
I do.
What comics do you read?
Right now, I'm reading Marvel's new Hawkeye is amazing.
Yep.
Is one of my favorite books. Any of the new 52 stuff is awesome.
I'm a big
really
52 guy
yeah,
myself.
really into the Image stuff, the East and West. Anything Matt Fraction does. They have a book called Sex Criminals out right now, which I'm really into. Which is like the story is amazing. If you go farther back, I'm really into the Jack Knight Starman is one of my favorite books.
Yeah.
One of my favorite books. So Why the Last Man. Anything Brian K. Vaughan touches is amazing. Saga is freaking awesome.
Yeah, everyone's loving Saga right now.
Yeah, it's a good time to it's a good time to read comics.
Now, do you play any video games? We're a show about video games as well. Do you play any video games? You currently playing anything?
I did. I was really into the old school. I went back as far as the Atari 2600. I don't know if you ever played any 2600 games, but I was playing.
Before my time.
They had a really at the time it was a really awesome Spider-Man game. All you had to do was go up a building and fight the Green Goblin. It was really simple. Doesn't really hold up now. It's really boring, and I'm really into that. The vintage gaming I'm really into. The vintage stand-up arcade gaming I'm into, like Pole Position, and I love pinball. The newer stuff takes so much time. It's really involved, so I haven't gotten really into the Skyrims or the BioShocks. But my kids play Minecraft like they're getting paid to do it, and it's all Minecraft at my house now. So
last question for you, Ming.
Yes.
We're our show's like kind of a live show slash podcast.
Okay.
So what advice could you give us or our listeners to maybe having a good podcast?
I, as a podcaster myself, just, surround yourself with awesome people that share your same interests that you can joke around with. Looks like you've done that, so
Yeah.
you got that going. And, don't skip any episodes if you can help it. A lot of people slack off, like, we can skip a couple. And now people expect you to come back
And
like
it becomes a slippery slope.
Yeah. People want to treat it like a TV show where, week after week they know whatever. At the same time, there'll be a new episode. So,
All right, thank you,
and then,
man.
talk about what you love, which, again, you guys are doing. So you guys are good.
Sweet, thank you.
No problem.
All right, we've been with Ming Chen from Comic Book Men. Remember, guys, it comes back October 12th on AMC, so check it out because it's a great show. Oh, and we've been at Comic-Con, a great con in Connecticut.
Thank you.